If you're building an application, one of the very first decisions you have to make is where to store your data, and that usually brings you to the great debate, SQL or NoSQL. It sounds like just a technical preference, but this choice actually dictates how your application grows, how fast it runs, and how quickly you can add new features. In this video, we're going to break down the differences, the trade-offs, and how to pick the right one for your project. Before we continue, I want you to know that this channel is all about growing as software engineers together. If you want to join, subscribe now. First, let's talk about structure. SQL databases like MySQL or PostgreSQL are relational. Think of them like a very strict Excel spreadsheet. You have to define your columns and data types before you enter any data. This is called a schema. If you want to add a new type of data later, you often have to migrate the whole database. NoSQL databases like MongoDB or DynamoDB are non-relational. They are much more flexible. You can store data in documents, key value pairs, or graphs. You don't need to predefine the structure. If one user has a phone number and another doesn't, no problem. NoSQL handles that variety effortlessly. The second major difference is how they scale when your app gets popular. SQL databases generally scaled vertically. Imagine you have a single skyscraper. If you need more space, you have to add more floors to that one building. In software development, this means upgrading your existing server with a faster CPU or more RAM. Eventually, you hit a limit on how big that one machine can get. NoSQL was designed to scale horizontally. Instead of making one building taller, you just buy the empty lot next door and build another house. You distribute your database across many cheaper servers. This is called sharding, and it makes NoSQL incredibly powerful for massive big data applications. Finally, we have to talk about relationships and reliability. SQL is the king of relationships. It uses something called join to connect data across different tables without duplicating it. It also adheres to asset properties, which guarantees that transactions are processed reliably. If you're building a banking app, you want SQL. You need to know that if money leaves account A, it definitely arrives in account B. NoSQL often prioritizes speed over immediate consistency. It might use eventual consistency, meaning if you post a photo, a user in another country may not see it for a few seconds. For a social media feed, that's fine. For a bank ledger, that's a disaster. So which one should you choose? If you have structured data that won't change much and you need complex queries and strict data integrity, go with SQL. E-commerce stores, financial systems, or internal management tools are examples of this. If your data is unstructured or changing rapidly and you need to scale massively or prototype quickly, go with NoSQL. Content management systems, real-time analytics, or social networks are examples of this. Generally, the best modern architecture actually uses both for different parts of the system. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.